Hello, this is Diane Roberts. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and my blog site is score@4 1/4.blogspot.com. What we're making tonight is a post-it note holder that's also an easel card. It stands up pretty straight actually, and because of the angle of my camera I can't show you that, so let me just give you the idea. That's how it will look on someone's desk, using some of the new product from the new Stampin' Up! Catalog. So let's get started. What we're using first is a piece of Watermelon Wonder. Watermelon Wonder is one of the new in colors for this year in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. Now, I've been seeing some of these easel cards on the internet, and they're really cool. Dawn Griffiths has one on Stampin' Thoughts with Dawn on her website, and she has a beautiful black and white one that's really pretty, and I wanted to make that one, but I didn't have her pattern is a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. We're going to be using an 8.5 by 11 piece because I just don't have any 12 by 12 cardstock. So with one piece of cardstock, the smaller size, you could actually make two note holders. So here's what we do. We take the 8.5 inch side, because you need a piece. Let's see, where's my cardstock measurements here? We need a piece of cardstock that's 8.5 by 3 1/4. So I will cut the here's the 8.5 here, so I'm going to cut this at 3 1/4 using the Stampin' trimmer, best trimmer there is, I'm telling you. And because of the length of the paper, you can cut another one and yet another one. But what we'll do is we'll cut another 3 1/4 inch piece of cardstock, because what we need is a 3 1/4 inch by 4 for the top of the post-it note holder. So you'll have another piece where you can cut 4 inches from, and another piece left over to cut another base. So very economical post-it note holder. This piece is all set. What we have to do is score the base. The base is scored at 2, 4, and 4 3/8. So let's score that now at 2 inches, 4 inches, and 4 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4 3/8. Okie doke. So now here's the base. We're just going to do some probably use your bone folder to reinforce the score lines. Or your fingers. They made fingers before they made bone folders. Now we're going to cover the inside where the post-it note holder goes. Where are my post-it notes? Do I have? Well, these are kind of bright. But what the heck? That's the point of post-it notes, for people to be able to notice. I don't have in color post-it notes, to tell you the truth. Okay, we're going to use this this little design of triangle, which is a 1/4 inch smaller than the 4. So it's going to be 3 3/4 by 3 inches. 3 3/4 by 3. We know that this is 3 1/4, so we take this piece and we're going to use it here on the inside of the note holder. And what I'm using is Cherry on Top Designer Series stacks. They're 6 by 6 this year. Excellent, because I needed a 3 inch piece here, 3 by 3 3/4, so I just had to cut this in half. And I have another piece for the other side, or for the top actually, and a little strip left over at the bottom. Good card size quality. So the next thing we're going to need to do is, as you can see, let me show you how this is folded. As this is scored this way, and we're going to copy that. We're going to copy that bend, and we're going to put the 4 inch piece here. So it'll be like a card, a cover. It'll be a cover for the post-it note. So here we go. We'll use our fast fuse. Sure we will. Sometimes you just have to get started. And I've heard you use a light touch, and a flick, a light touch or a check, whatever you want to call it. And this stuff holds really well. I'm just getting it a little sloppy on the bottom here. I really like using this. I've got a bigger blob right there. Okay, so this is going to attach this way. Let's stick this together right here, and now you see we have the cover. Okay, because this is going to easel up. You can see it'll easel up already. Our extra piece of DSP will go here. So let's get this on nice and straight, as straight as I can on camera. Things are just go real crazy when I start talking with the video on. Okay, oh, here we go. I'm going to use the blue. Thought I didn't have this. We'll use a blue post-it note. And what we're going to do is just situate the post-it note on the bottom and see how that just stands straight up. Okay, so I'll use some fast fuse on the bottom of this as well. And then make sure you're pulling it this way. Your papers are pulling up this way. I have been known to put them in the wrong direction. And then you just have to pull off to the side. It's not forever, but okay. It's not perfect, but so there's our post-it note holder. But now the fun part is to decorate the top. As you can see, I used a cupcake decoration, and that's from the Sprinkles of Life. This is the Ronald McDonald House stamp set that Stampin' Up! Has for the new catalog, and with every sale of this stamp set, $3 goes to the Ronald McDonald House. This is just about one of the best values you could want to get in a stamp set. There are actually 22 stamps here. See that? 22 stamps. You have leaves, single leaves, flowers, a cloud or a frosting, a candle, grass, rain sprinkles, a little flower, an apple, a bird, a tree, an ice cream cone base, a cupcake base, or a basket case. Wait a minute. A cupcake, what did I call it? A cupcake stamp and a basket, or a cupcake, oh I know, a cupcake base. A stamp for a cupcake base, or a stamp for a basket. Okay, I have to say the reason I'm being kind of silly is because this is about the 5th time I tried to film this video, and we're getting through this one. Okay, so here we go. The easy part is, the rest of this is the easy part. So all we have to do is make a cupcake and stamp a sentiment. The sentiment I have here is money can't buy happiness, but it can buy cupcakes, and that's kind of the same thing. How true. Okay, so we need just first we're going to put the cupcake on a 2-inch white circle. So here's our 2-inch circle punch from Stampin' Up. We'll get ourselves a circle. Okay. Oh, I don't think this is my Whisper White. Hang on a second. This didn't look as nice as Whisper White does. There we go. All my scraps. Got a big scrap basket here. Okay, so here's my circle base. We're going to stamp. Here's our Watermelon Wonder. It's a photopolymer stamp. Yay! Do we just love photopolymer stamps? I already got rid of my white scrap, didn't I? Okay, so here's our frosting image, which we will cut out with the Tree Builder punch. Okay, and there we go. Right. And then we need our cupcake. The cupcake base is right here, but I've actually pre-stamped it to speed things up. You can see I did tone on tone. I just did the Watermelon Wonder on the Watermelon Wonder cardstock. And yeah, there's no punch for this, but guess what? Who cares? How easy is this? Look at how easy it is to fussy cut this little cupcake base. I think it's pretty easy. I know I was off camera, so can't prove that's pretty easy, but it really is. And I just kind of round the corners, and there'll be something for the cupcake topper to stick to. Use a little bit of snail there. If I got it a little low, I'll have to clean that up. So we'll make the cupcake. How cute is that? And we will, I'm going to snail this to the top of the note holder piece right there. And then I think we'll use some Stampin' Dimensionals to put the cupcake. I think my cupcake's a little short. I'm going to make it a little taller. Just like that. I think that'll be better. Yeah. Okay. So, a few Stampin' Dimensionals. And we're good to go. All we'll need to do is stamp our sentiment and fix it to the front of the holder. So we'll stick our cupcake right about there. There we are. And I have some, I think I had a piece of Whisper White ready to go. Oh yeah, I wrote on it. That was smart. Okay, let me just get, this is about 3/4 of an inch. Let me get a piece of 3/4 of an inch Whisper White. Sorry about that. Dead air. Heaven forbid. Okay. Here we are. Sorry that I wrote the instructions. Prepared. Then we got some Bermuda Bay here. We will stamp our sentiment. Oops, it's upside down. We'll stamp it so that we can pennant it, if pennant is a verb. There we go. And we will pennant it with the hexagon punch, which I have right by my side. There it is. We'll use the hexagon punch. There's a new banner punch coming that I would use, but I didn't get it in my order yet. I live in Rhode Island. My order doesn't come in until probably, I ordered last Tuesday. I probably won't get it till this Tuesday if I'm lucky. So what I do is just use the hexagon punch, which I think I might be making this, oh no, you know, we can even have it hang off a little. Making it a little longer than my other one was. That's what's going to be nice about having this new punch come in. It's not going to be trial and error all the time. You're going to know exactly where you're punching. Just try to get it centered. And let's see. Actually, that can kind of look cool. It just about reaches the edge. Alright, I think let's put this one on dimensionals too. Might be cool to pop it up. This is getting a little long. It's a long video for a short project. It's a real quick project. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to execute. You'll find that they're fun. I did some of these for some friends at work this week, and I think they enjoyed them. So let's just put this right about here. And there you have it. A little cupcake themed easel notepad. Hope you try it. You got a lot of different choices with the new catalog. You can make colors galore. Have fun stamping. Thanks everybody. Bye bye.